teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more edge at guard with level 10 Opal John Starks.
Oh, what a playmaker. And how about the agile big man Amari Stoudemire at level 20? And hey, Sasha, is that a 100 overall reward?
Coming up next. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sport. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. EJ out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Ball in at the small forward. And the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And here is Brown following the 3 from DJ. Brown's shot is good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. So it's Boston now after the 3-pointer from DJ. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Clock is at 3. Tatum. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And a wide open look for DJ. The offensive rebound. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. DJ's got 12 points in the game.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's DJ. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And stolen by DJ. The 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Passes it to Tatum. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
6 on the shot clock. The pass to Queta. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one is good from DJ.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by DJ. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble. Using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. Miller's checked in for Ball. And it's Powell in for Thomas. Now, here's Bridges. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Bridges with it. Eubanks defending. Green kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's TJ. And it's off from three-point range. It's deflected. Celtics trail by 19. Outside Williams. Green kicks to Williams. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3 points.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's TJ. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hauser. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Got it off in time. That shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more on 2K. And so far through Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. On the court right now for the Celtics. Miles Bridges is out there with Weber. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He tallied 50 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The drive by Green.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Clippers leading by 21. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. LA's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Pritchard. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's TJ. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Weber. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here's TJ. Zubats. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's TJ. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Stripped it away. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Thomas is out there with DJ, and it's Ball in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Zubac kicks to DJ. The three-pointers right on target. DJ's got 39.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to be a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Pass to DJ from downtown. The rebound by Queta. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip. "12 seconds left to play here in the third. DJ with it. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's DJ. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
He's on fire.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with and a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass.
Checked in for Cameron Thomas. The Celtics shooting the ball at 42%. On the floor for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Queta in at the 5 spot. And here is DJ. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard on target from 13 feet.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's DJ, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Kicks it to Brown. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot comes out. LA is gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Man passes to DJ. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And White with the stuff.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's DJ. And the rejection by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demand, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And that one is good from DJ.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Williams looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. From deep. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's DJ. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard. Weber kicks to Green. Back to Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
2 shots.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better. You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling went for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DJ with it. He's picked up by White. Here's DJ. That 3 off the mark. And here's Boston. Left side, Williams. Passes to Weber. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now Williams. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.